Okay, Donna, we are here. You're going to show us a little pre-round yoga routine, something we can do at home. And then you said something at the course too?
Yes. Yeah, two separate things. So as we had talked earlier, golf, very dynamic movement, and you really need to warm up before you play golf. Like the worst thing you can do, and I do it all the time.
No, I'm a truck slammer.
Yep. We call it like fresh out of the car. And that is like really hard to do on your body, is to show up on the first tee because you're running late. So it's nice if you do something at home. That way, if you're running late and you get to the course, then at least you've done some type of stretching. And if you do have to hit the first shot, you don't get to warm up, then at least you've done some type of stretching. So I was going to do a bit on that, and then we can do some stretches that maybe you would do at the range. Okay. All right. So we're going to come on down to our mats. And the first, we're just going to lay on our backs. Okay. So we're going to lay on our backs all the way back. Okay. And when you start with yoga, you would want to start with your breath. But if you're just doing stretching on your own, we'll just start, Tori and I will pull our right knee in towards our right shoulder. Okay. So just really trying to keep your head on the mat. Your back is flat on the mat and you're pulling in. Perfect. So she's stretching out her low back here, which, as we had said earlier, 80% of golfers injure their back in golf at some time of their golf career. So we're just really trying to stretch that out, and then she'll switch. Okay, so really, and making sure that when you are doing your yoga, you're breathing. So you're breathing in through your nose, exhaling out through your nose or mouth. Okay, and we'll go one more round, Tori. And then we do lots of twists in yoga. And so she's going to add a twist here, bringing the left hand to the right knee, and you'll pull your knee across your body over to the left, and just try and make a goalpost with your right arm. Yeah, there you go. Like a 90-degree angle. Perfect. Her hip is in line with her knee, and she should feel a nice twist. So this is a little bit emulating the golf swing and just trying to breathe there. You feel that stretch? It's a really good stretch. Okay, and then we'll bring it back to center and change sides. So left knee comes in. Right leg is long. So she's getting a little deeper in the second, and then she's really making sure that she's rooting down, and then we'll make a little, there we go. I call it a goalpost because I teach some football yoga as well. Yeah. So she's trying to make sure her chest is facing up, her knee is in line with her hip, and then she's really trying to get a nice little torque on her back. So she's stretching it and not hurting it. Okay, and then we'll come back to center, hug your knees into your chest. And there is such a thing as a golfer's tan. So Tori has it right here. It's a legit thing, right?
Oh yeah, you can't do anything about it. That's what it is.
Okay, so you'll bring your feet down, and we're going to come into, you're going to stay laying down. We're going to come into figure 4 on the back. So you'll bend into your right knee, bring your right foot above the left. Okay, so you talked about the hip. So she's going to try and work her knee open. So we're working on hip openers. And then does that feel okay? You'll interlace right behind the right thigh, thread it through. There you go. Okay, so when she's here, she's going to be here, and she's going to really work and feel a stretch on her left hip. She's opening up her left hip. That's very good for injury prevention, and she's breathing the entire time. This is good for stress. This is good for sciatica, tension, releasing traumas. Hip openers are really amazing. Okay, we'll slowly release that out, and then we'll change sides. Perfect. And just really paying attention to differences in sides. There we go, and we'll interlace. So yoga really helps with body awareness, and in golf, we need body awareness. When our golf instructor says, do this, if you're able to really feel your body in space, which is called proprioception, then you will be able to do those movements that they need.
Oh my God. And how many times at a lesson, and you hit a really good shot at a lesson, they're like, did you feel that? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. So as you start to be able to feel your body more, you'll have better proprioception, and you'll be able to feel what they're asking you to do. So that's another big thing that yoga brings to athletes and golfers. Okay, we'll slowly release that out, and you'll hug both your knees into your chest. There we go. Perfect. Okay, nice job. Okay, so we'll bring the hands behind the knees and just rock yourself up, and we'll face our friends out there. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple things seated. Doing this at home, it might help you kind of connect with your breath, make you just kind of get into your rhythm. So I'm going to go a little bit this way, Okay, we'll bring our hands to heart center. Okay, we'll bring arms up over the head sideways, palms come together, gaze up. Exhale, hands come through heart center, nice. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Big circles with the arms, so warming up the shoulders, working breath. Exhale, hands come through heart. Nice job. 1 more, deep inhale. Exhale, hands come through heart. Okay, great. Okay, we're going to do a lateral side bend. So right hand will plant, left arm goes up and over. Perfect. Okay, so this is getting in, and she has very good form. So she's getting a side body stretch. So really necessary in golf. Big side body stretch. Okay, we'll release, arms both go up. We'll gaze up. Exhale. We'll stretch here on this side. So really reaching out, nice. Feeling a stretch, right side body. Okay, we'll reach the arms up. We'll add the twist, left hand to right knee, right hand behind for support, sit up tall, and look over your right shoulder. So again, that twisting motion that is just so important for golf. Okay, releasing out and changing sides, right hand, left knee, left hand behind, sit up tall, and look over your left shoulder. Okay, we'll release out and come back to center. So that is, I don't know how long that was, but that is a quick little stretch.
Perfect. I mean, I think I'd say it was a 6-minute. 6-minute kind of yoga stretch before a round. You can do at home in the privacy of your own home.
And that way, if you're running late and you get to the course, boom, you could just step up on the first tee and you feel good.
Now, what if you're really rushing the course? What can we do either on the first tee box or even at the range?
Okay, so we're going to stand up. Okay, we're going to stand up here. And this club, okay, so we have the clubs. These are some rental clubs I have for my girls. Okay, let's step back with the right foot and we'll come down on the right knee. There we go. Okay. So we went to Solheim and we saw Nelly Corda on the range. This is one of the things that she does, which is kind of cool. So she reaches out and then it's, you're going to twist. Yep, exactly. To the same side as your legs. So you're really trying to keep your arms straight. Your weight is in your front heel and you're rotating. And then you'll come back to center and then we'll lift up nice and high. So really trying to get up high. Yeah, opening up. Good. So you do a lot of this. I've seen what you do. Yeah. So see her range? It's really good. She's got more opening there. So really good. Okay. So we'll release. Okay. And then we'll step up and we'll just switch. Other foot goes back. Always doing both sides, making sure. And you can do this on the range. Some people may think you look weird, but I really don't care because I'm not going to be injured and they probably will be. And so you're really breathing as you're doing this and you're driving the weight into your front heel. And then we'll bring it back to center and then we'll reach up. So just having that, it's really impressive. So, and it does take time to build flexibility. So Tori works it. I don't do this one as much. So you can see she has that range because she works it. That's her reward. Okay, we'll slowly release and then we'll step up and then we'll come up to standing nice and easy. All right. Okay, so a couple more things. One fun thing, what is his name? His name is Miguel Angel Jimenez.
Yes, with the cigar.
Yes, he's a character, okay? But he does this one stretch that is so awesome, and I love it. I bring it to my golfers' yoga, and it basically is like a down dog with a golf club, okay? So you're going to place your hands here. You're going to have your arms straight, your legs straight, and you're going to put your head right in between your arms, and you're going to press. How amazing, right? Okay, so you're getting an opening here. You should feel an opening on your hamstrings, on your chest. Amazing. And so if you were Miguel, he would have a cigar in his mouth when he does it.
Cigar optional.
Right? Cigar optional. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's a really good opener because you really do need to like stretch your hamstrings too. So tight hamstrings pulls on low back, and we talked about low back is an issue for golf. So stretching hamstrings really important. Okay, so another one that you can do, and this is what I bring for my single ladies, and I know I'm not single and you're not single, okay? So for all the single ladies out there, this is a really good one if you're on a range packed with a guy. So you can put it behind your chest like this, okay? And then you tilt, right? So we're in our address position, and then you just rotate, okay? This one's pretty easy, okay? We're just slowly, just trying to work on the turn and just try and open it up. All right, okay, so that's a good one. And then I would say bring your arms up. This is just that lateral side bend. So we would go over to the right and your chin is away from your chest, pressing your hips off to the left, arms are straight, and you should feel a stretch on your left side body. And you're holding and breathing. And we'll bring it up to center and get the other side. Doesn't that feel good? Okay, and you don't want to hold your breath. So that's one thing. It's really an interesting thing. I love that Tori just said that if you hold your breath, you'll cut off your blood flow to your brain and your extremities. We'll bring it up to center. Okay, great job. And then we'll just come to center. Okay, so if you hold your breath, that's one of the reasons why golfers freak out on the first hole, is because their heart rate gets up, they're holding their breath, their mind is wandering, and it's like there's no blood flow to their brain. So if you're reminding yourself during this is uncomfortable, I'm stretching, so your body holds its breath. And then when you get on the golf course, you'll be more inclined to recognize, like, I'm holding my breath. I need to just take a couple deep breaths and then I'm all good. So I think that's a good start for some just easy yoga that anyone can do.
Absolutely. At home or on the range or on the first tee box.
Right?
Get it done. We don't want to get injured out there because then we
don't want to. Yeah. You want to do this forever. This is the game of a lifetime.
Absolutely. Thanks, Donna.
You're welcome.